Your neck is tense and you're already thinking about the next massage appointment. What if I tell you that you can improve it yourself? In a few minutes, you can ensure that it is quite relaxed. Curious? Then please just join in directly. We'll do 3 exercises. Ina will show them. I will explain to you exactly what you should do. Ina, please sit up straight on the chair, thoracic spine straight, and pull your chin slightly towards your larynx. Straight posture is important. Now take both hands and go up to the occiput. Yes. And please reach quite high up. Many reach for the neck somewhere here during the exercise. Then the lever arm is much smaller. It is much better to have a long lever because everything back there is very tense. That requires a certain amount of force and it can be exerted more easily there. And now you are pulling your head further and further forward, but at the same time you are trying to push the middle of your neck backwards, backwards and upwards. But pull properly further. There is still much more. But keep your back straight, definitely keep your back straight. And now tell me whether it's already starting to stretch, whether you already feel it. Do you notice it already, right? And now comes a special maneuver. Namely, the left hand switches here to the back of the right side of the head. The right arm releases and pulls the shoulder down. And now the left hand pulls the head to the left. Staying low, that is important now. You stretched forward. And now you stay stretched forward. But add the direction to the left. Always more, always adding more. It's tight with you, I just noticed, Ina, right? Yes, it is. That's quite good because no matter where, it's also good that Ina has a spot that's worth practicing, right? It stretches back here. It stretches similarly in feeling to the neck stretch at 45 degrees. But this one goes a bit more to the side and is even more liberating. Pull it over nicely. And we also incorporate our strength training there again. You press against to the right and at the same time upwards. Then this area tightens, the force goes in, you relax again and pull a little further. And if you notice, you could also pull a little further down, then you do that. Attention, please do not turn your head. It must remain straight, chin down, and only pull it over as far as it does not need to be turned. That is important. Wouldn't be anything bad either, yes, but that would then be a slightly different stretch. And always make sure that the back stays nice and straight. If you notice that you are slipping too much, then move a little further to the side so that you have a bit more surface area, so to speak, to pull. Breathe in deeply. Now push to the right again, but hold on. Let go again. Pull a little further to the left. And now again, the head pulls to the right. At the same time, a little upwards, but not too high. You have to stay low. Yes, even at home, you have to stay low. Even when you push upwards, push to the right. No movement should occur. Release again, pull back in again, and now you stay there. But bring your head forward again. Now switch with your right hand to the upper left side of the head. Left shoulder pulls deep, yes. And now pull with your right hand over to the right. And now you can feel the stretching on the left side. Yes, keep pulling further. There is only a little movement. You can do this more often, Ina. It will be good for you. It can be very helpful for your entire neck area. Stay nice and straight in the thoracic spine. Nice and deep with the shoulder. Pull the head over. First take a breath in. In the first phase, always give the tissue time to breathe in a little. Fully participate. Yes, I also say it like that, so you don't necessarily have to look. Then it will be easier for you. Keep pulling to the right and keep testing. Does the head go a little further down? Combine both and keep the back straight. Keep feeling it again and again. Is my back straight? My thoracic spine, is it straight? And now we can slowly start here and pull the head to the left, but hold, Ina. And pull up, but hold. Please do the same at home. Yes, okay. Release the tension. And now you notice, oh, it goes a little further to the right. And a little further down, not going up. That's the danger, because then the stretching would be reversed. And what we have already gained in stretching would be lost. Yes, that should not be. Keep the shoulder nice and low, back straight, and limit the intensity, especially in the cervical spine, so that it is still tolerable, yes, so the positive basic feeling must prevail, the comfortable pain, the much-cited one, yes, keep the shoulder down, stay straight, and save the head again. Again to the left, tighten again to the left, and release, and continue to the right, yes, take a deep breath, always increase a little more while exhaling. Exhaling is always reducing the tension of the muscles, vagus activation. Then you come back to the center and slowly come up. Let go, calm, calm, release. And lift your head up, realign it again. Short pause, feel it in, by the way. You can get a similar effect with this alternative exercise here if you go there. Yes, and please feel free to leave a comment. How was the exercise? Thumbs up if you liked it. And we move on to the second exercise. In the second exercise, we now focus more on the side of the neck. Please pull the left shoulder down. Yes, straight again in the thoracic spine. Pull the chin slightly towards the larynx. Pull the left shoulder down. And now the right hand goes from the side, from the right over the head, until the fingertips are about here, where the ear ends. And now keep your chin down, but turn your head to the right. Don't twist, don't pull forward, don't pull backward, just to the side. Yes. And make sure that no rotation occurs during the movement. Where do you feel it now, Ina? Deep down here on the side, right? There is also an area where tension often sits. Really nice to take over. It's intense, right? But do it in a way that it's still bearable. So, and now Ina, concentration. The left shoulder stays low, the head wants to go to the left, but you hold it firmly. Neither the shoulder goes up, nor the hand lets go, so that the head could move, okay? Hold on tight, let go loosely, and continue to the side. And always have a smile on your face, because that relaxes, it helps you to relax. You have come forward a bit with your head. Stay nice and back. Yes, 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 it's a bit more uncomfortable. Do you notice? Because the body wants to unconsciously avoid all the time, and we have to keep reminding it, look, stay right there. Exactly that stretch we need and want. And again, your head pulls to the left. Always act carefully with the forces on the cervical spine, okay? Always stay away from the limit where it would become uncomfortable. Release again and continue pulling over. Pull a little further over. Shoulder remains pulled down. You pull further over. Okay, now slowly straighten up again and switch. Yes? This means that the right arm is bent. The right shoulder is pulled down, the left hand goes over the head, and quite centrally. Rather a little too far back than a little too far forward, so that the head is not rotated by pulling. Keep your back completely straight, and now you pull to the left. And where do you feel it now? Tell us. On the side. Right side, deep inside, right? Yes, that goes down. Keep the shoulder nice and low. If you notice that the stretch becomes less intense and you no longer know where the intensity is, then pull the shoulder down again. There you will notice it is immediately back. Yes? Keep the shoulder down. Head pulls to the left. And now the head wants to go to the right. but you hold it. Bring in the power, not too much, but also not too little. You get the feeling with repeated practice. If you have a neck problem that you want to resolve, then you should try doing the exercise every day for a few weeks, 6 days a week. Then you will be amazed at how you feel. I am sure about that. Yes? And again, your head wants to go to the right, but you hold it tight. It wants to go to the right shoulder low, nice and straight in the back. And take out the strength, relax, and pull the head further to the left. Pull further to the left, a little further. Always cheerful, a little further. And slowly normalize again. Let go, straighten it, lower the other hand. Move a little bit briefly. Yes? Feel it. Maybe write another comment if you notice, oh, I noticed this and that, or give me a thumbs up if you like the exercise so that I always see the reactions. So, completely straight, back straight, chin a little closer. And now it gets challenging again. The left index finger against the forehead, the right index finger against the chin. Yes. And now both chin and forehead want to move back evenly. Yes, without the torso moving back. The movement must come from the neck, here. But that is not easy and therefore difficult. But the difficulty, when you try it, has very, very good effects. Yes, you are already lifting. Don't lift yet. That's what I'm saying. There is a point where you notice that the chin cannot move back any further, no matter how hard you try. And that is the moment when you let it lift slightly and the forehead can move slightly back. Yes? Let it lift slightly. The forehead can move back a bit more. Can you also maybe release your chin now? And while you continue to extend your head further, always pull your chin back. This is super important because it gives you a completely different stretch than if you go directly into the extension of the head. Yes? Always try to bring your chin back because that ensures that your cervical spine still gets tension backwards and doesn't stay in the front and only the head goes back. Yes? Straighten up so you can see better and keep going. But I remember that you had a weakness, right? Don't overdo it. You're showing now, but try to be more human. Somewhere it just doesn't go any further. Don't exert yourself too much. Ina always has the ambition to go all the way if the stretch isn't there yet, right? And you must not do that. It must also be tolerable for you, Ina, just a little bit positive. You already look a little bit not so positive anymore, or am I mistaken? I am mistaken. Okay, a little bit more. Then you stay like this. And now, attention, now the forehead wants to go up, but the finger limits it. But don't do it hard. Don't do it hard. Gently nudge, let go again, and maybe a little further. If possible. If not, you stay like that. Yes? If you are in the final phase of a stretch and you resist against it and it doesn't go further after the counter tension, then stay there. Then you stay at that point. The important thing is just not to go back from the stretch. If possible. If you notice during stretching that it's too much for me now, it's no longer comfortable pain, it's already negative pain, then reduce the stretch and start again tomorrow. Yes? Then you have your chance again tomorrow. And again, one last time, Ina, press with your forehead as if you wanted to move it forward, but hold it firmly. You have strength in there, I can tell, right? You can hardly hold it. That's already a good sign because many don't have any strength left in this angle. And relax again. Look at what else you can do. Now you let go and go out very, very slowly out. And move your head a little. Feel what your neck is doing now. Wonderful, right? If you also have such a feeling of bliss, yes? Nice and relaxed. Then give another thumbs up, comment again, and write what exactly happened to you and how it worked out. And as a reward, so to speak, after this effort, you will now get something very special, namely a neck exercise to relax. Exercise, rest, that's exhausting. No, not with the neck saver. Alternatively, take a few books and now do the following. You place them under your skull, adjust yourself for yourself, you feel it best. Yes, and that was it. And don't tell me that's not resting. And the stretching, that happens due to gravity. If you want more stretching, then try raising your arms straight up and bringing them down to the back. Then you'll notice now it stretches more. Okay? Be careful, danger of falling asleep. A note about something personal. This is one of our aids. I developed them so that the exercises become easier for you, they become more efficient, and you can do them without wasting time, because you can combine them with other activities, these exercises. Click below the video if you're interested on the image. There you'll get all the information. If you still want to have a neck routine and have become interested in more, please click here. Click below if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Please subscribe as soon as possible. So that you don't miss me, because there are always good exercises included, I am very, very sure. And recommend us further, because people must know that they can do a lot for themselves. Be part of spreading that. We say goodbye until next time.